Hi students, today I am continuing the chapter Applications of Derivative, and today I am going to discuss some problems related to tangents and normals. It's an important topic, so listen carefully. This is our first question. Find a point on the curve y equal to x minus 2 the whole square at which the tangent is parallel to the chord joining the points 2, 0 and 4, 4. So let's start the solution of this question. Given that the curve y equal to x minus 2 the whole square, here given that the tangent is parallel to the chord joining these 2 points, and we need to find the point on this curve. Okay. So I hope you remember we had already learned in plus 1 if two lines are parallel, their slopes are also equal. Okay. So in this question, given that tangent is parallel to the chord joining 2, 0 and 4, 4. So we can write it as slope of tangent is equal to slope of the chord. Okay. Slope of tangent is equal to slope of the chord. So first I am going to find out the slope of a chord. If x1, y1 and x2, y2 are the 2 points joining the chord joining 2 points. The slope of these between these 2 points are, we write it as slope is equal to m. We denote slope by m or dy by dx equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Here the 2 points are 2, 0 and 4, 4. Okay. So substituting these values to this equation, we get our slope of the chord by y2 is 4. 4 minus 0, y1 is 0 here. So 4 minus 0 on numerator. Here x2 is 4 and x1 is 2. So x2 minus x1 means 4 minus 2. From this we get 4 by 2 and which will be equal to 2. So we get slope of the chord is 2. Okay. So in this question we know that the slope of the tangent is equal to slope of the chord. So we get slope of the chord now. Next I am going to find out the slope of the tangent. Here the given curve is y equal to x minus 2 the whole square. We know that slope of the tangent means dy dx. dy by dx. Okay. So I am going to differentiate with respect to x on both sides. We get dy by dx equal to here derivative of x minus 2 the whole square. We know that the standard derivative of x square is 2x. But here instead of x, it is x minus 2. Right. So replacing this x by x minus 2, we get 2 into x minus 2. Okay. And into, we need to, x minus 2 is another function, right? So here I am going to use the chain rule. We need to find out the derivative of x minus 2 here. Okay, which will be equal to 2 into x minus 2 into derivative of x is 1 and derivative of 2 is a constant, and we know that derivative of a constant is equal to 0, right? So here we get only 1. So 2 into x minus 2 into 1 is simply 2 into x minus 2. Okay. Next I am going to substitute LHS equal to RHS, that is slope of the tangent is equal to slope of the chord. Slope of the tangent we get here 2 into x minus 2 equal to slope of the chord that we get is 2. So substituting here we get 2 into x minus 2 equal to 2. Cancelling these 2 on both sides, we get x minus 2 equal to 1. From this x equal to 3. We get x equal to 3. So in this question we need to find the points on the curve. So at x equal to 3, substituting x in the values of x in the given curve, that is y equal to x minus 2 the whole square. Here we get here x is 3, so substituting 3 here, we get y equal to 3 minus 2 the whole square, that means 1. So the required point is 3, 1. Okay, I hope you understood. This is our next question. Find the slope of the normal to the curve x equal to a cos cube theta and y equal to a sin cube theta at theta equal to pi by 4. So let's start the solution of this question. We know that in this question we need to find the slope of normal, and we know that slope of the normal is equal to minus 1 divided by f dash of x. Right. Here given that x is equal to a cos cube theta and y is equal to a sin cube theta. If you observe the given values of x and y, x is a function of theta and again y is also function of theta. So here we need to find dy by dx, right? So by using parametric form, these are parametric equations, right? So by using parametric function, dy by dx is equal to dy by d theta divided by dx by d theta. I hope you remember. We had already learned in parametric equation that how to find out the derivative of parametric function. Okay. So dy by dx equal to dy by d theta whole divided by dx by d theta. So first of all we need to find out dy by d theta and dx by d theta. Okay, so given x equal to a cos cube theta and y equal to a sin cube theta. So differentiate with respect to theta on both sides. We get dx by d theta on LHS, and on RHS a into a is a constant, right? So a into we know that the standard derivative of x cube is 3x square. But here we need a derivative of cos cube theta. So instead of x, replace this x by cos theta. We get the derivative of cos cube theta as 3 cos square theta. 3 cos square theta into cos theta is another function. So chain rule is by using chain rule we need to write the derivative of cos theta here. Okay, so we know that the standard derivative of cos x is minus sin x. But here we are differentiating with respect to theta. So the derivative of d by d theta of cos theta is minus sin theta. The final answer will be a into 3 cos square theta into minus sin theta. Okay, rearranging this we get minus 3a cos square theta into sin theta. Okay, let us name it as equation number 1. Next, I am going to differentiate y with respect to theta on both sides. We get dy by d theta equal to a is a constant. And we need to find the derivative of sine cube theta. The standard derivative of x cube is 3x square. So instead of x, here sine theta is present. So we need to replace x by sine theta. We get the derivative of sine cube theta we get 3 sine square theta. Here sine theta is another function. By using chain rule, we need to find out the derivative of sine theta here and right here. Okay, so we know that the standard derivative of sine theta is cos theta. Sine x is cos x. So d by d theta of sine theta will be cos theta, right? So substituting these values, we get a into 3 sine square theta into derivative of sine theta is cos theta. Okay, so rearranging this, we get 3a sine square theta into cos theta. Let us name it as equation number 2. Okay. So next I am going to find out dy by dx, that is our slope. Dy by dx is equal to dy by d theta divided by dx by d theta. That is equation number 2 divided by equation number 1 will get the answer of dy by dx. Substituting the value of equation number 2 and equation number 1, we get 3a sine square theta into cos theta as numerator and minus 3a cos square theta into sine theta as denominator. If you observe these term, here these 2 sine theta will cancel each other, and also this 1 cos theta will cancel each other, and these 3 will cancel each other, and these a will cancel each other. Okay, so finally we get minus sine theta divided by cos theta, and this will be equal to minus tan theta. Okay, so next I am going to find out dy by dx at theta equal to pi by 4. Given that we need to find the slope of the normal at point theta equal to pi by 4. So giving the value of theta here, we get minus tan pi by 4. We know that tan pi by 4 is equal to 1. So our answer will be minus 1. Okay. Our question is to find out the slope of the normal. We know that the slope of normal is minus 1 divided by derivative of our function, right? Or f dash of x. Here in parametric form, the slope of the normal is equal to minus 1 divided by dy by dx at theta equal to pi by 4. Okay, so slope of the normal, now we get, substituting the value of dy by dx at theta equal to pi by 4 here, this answer is minus 1, right? So minus 1 divided by minus 1, minus 1 divided by minus 1, which will be equal to plus 1. Okay, I hope you understood the slope of the normal that we have get equal to 1. This is our next question. Find the point on the curve y equal to x cube minus 11x plus 5 at which the tangent is y equal to x minus 11. So in this question we need to find out the point on the curve. Okay. The given curve is, equation of the given curve is y equal to x cube minus 11x plus 5. And the equation of the tangent to the given curve is y equal to x minus 11. Okay. And if you observe this equation, this is in the form of y equal to mx plus c, equation of a straight line. So comparing these two equations, we get, we know that here m is slope, right? So, comparing these two equations, the coefficient of x is, that means m is equal to 1 here, right? So, m means the slope of the tangent. So, by this we get the slope of the tangent as 1. Okay. Now, the slope of the tangent to the given curve at the point x comma y is given by, we know that the given curve is y equal to x cube minus 11x plus 5. And the slope of the tangent is f dash of x or dy by dx, right? So, next I am going to differentiate the above equation with respect to x on both sides. We get dy by dx equal to derivative of x cube is 3x square minus 11 is a constant and derivative of x is 1, right? And derivative of 5 is a constant. We know that the derivative of constant is equal to 0. So we get dy by dx equal to 3x square minus 11. Okay. Next I am going to equate these two slope of the tangent. So let us name it as equation number 1 and equation number 2. Next I am going to equate these two equations. We get 3x square minus 11 equal to 1. Because we need to find out the point on the curve. Okay. So from this we get 3x square equal to 1 plus 11. Taking this minus 11 to RHS, this will become positive and this will be equal to 12, right? So, cancelling these 3, 4 into 3 is 12, right? So, we get x square is equal to 4 and taking square root on both sides, we get plus or minus 2. Root 4 is plus or minus 2. So, our given relation, given curve is y equal to x cube minus 11x plus 5. So, here we get two values of x. So, first put x equal to 2. In the given curve, we get y as y equal to 2 cube minus 11 into 2 plus 5. Which will be equal to 2 cube is 8, right? Minus 11 into 2 is 22 plus 5. 8 plus 5 is 13. So 23 minus 13. Minus 22 plus 13 equal to minus 9. So our first point will be x comma y is in the form of ordered pair x comma y. X is 2 here and y we get is minus 9. Okay. Next put x equal to minus 2. Y equal to minus 2 whole cube minus 11 into minus 2 plus 5 which will be equal to minus 2 cube is minus 8. This minus and this minus will become positive. 11 into 2 is 22 plus 5. 22 plus 5 is 27 minus 8 is equal to 19. So, our second point will be minus 2 comma 19. Okay, I hope you understood. And this is our next question. Find the equation of all lines having slope minus 1 that are tangent to the curve y equal to 1 minus x minus 1 where x is not equal to 1. Okay, so we need to find equation of all lines. Okay, so given that the curve y equal to 1 minus x 1 divided by x minus 1, and the slope of the tangent to the given curve at any point x comma y can be calculated by differentiating the given curve with respect to x. We get differentiating the given curve, that is y equal to 1 minus x minus 1 on both sides, we get dy by dx equal to derivative of 1 minus x minus 1. We know that the standard derivative of 1 by x is minus 1 by x square, but here replacing this x by x minus 1, we get the derivative of 1 by x minus 1 by minus 1 divided by x minus 1 the whole square. Here x minus 1 is another function, so by using chain rule we need to calculate the derivative of x minus 1 also. So the derivative of x is 1 and derivative of 1 is a constant, so derivative of a constant is 0. The whole derivative of x minus 1 that we will get is 1. Okay, so the final dy by dx will be minus 1 divided by x minus 1 the whole square. Let it name it as equation number 1. Given that the equation of all lines having the slope minus 1. So name it as equation number 2. So here we get two slopes of a line. So equating this equation number 1 and 2, we get minus 1 divided by x minus 1 the whole square equal to minus 1. So cancelling these minus 1, and we get, and taking this x minus 1 the whole square to RHS, we get x minus 1 the whole square equal to 1. And by taking square root, we get x minus 1 equal to root of 1 is plus or minus 1, right? So from this we get the two equation, that is x minus 1 equal to 1 or x minus 1 equal to minus 1. So from this we get x minus 1 equal to 1, that is if we take minus 1 to RHS, we get x equal to 1 plus 1, that is equal to 2. Okay. From this x minus 1 equal to minus 1, taking this minus 1 to RHS, it will become plus 1, and x equal to minus 1 plus 1, it will cancel each other and the value of x will be 0. Next I am going to find out the points. So first I am going to put x equal to 2. Our curve equation is y equal to 1 divided by x minus 1. So substituting the value of x equal to 2 here, we get y equal to 1 divided by 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1 is 1, right? So 1 by 1 equal to 1. Next I am going to put x equal to 0 in the given equation. So substituting 0 here, we get 1 divided by 0 minus 1, and this will be equal to 1 divided by minus 1, which is further equal to minus 1. So our points are 2, 1 and 0, minus 1. Okay. Thus there are two tangents to the given curve having slope minus 1. They are passing through the points 0, minus 1 and 2, 1. Okay. Next, in this question we need to find the equation, right? We know that the equation of the tangent through x0, y0, the point x0, y0 is y minus y0 equal to m into x minus x0. Okay, that we have already learned in plus 1 in the chapter straight line. I hope you remember all. Therefore, the equation of the tangent through the first point 0, minus 1 is given by substituting the value of y0 by minus 1 and x0 by 0 In this equation, we get y minus, here y naught is minus 1 and slope is given as minus 1. Okay. And x minus x naught is, I'm going to take x naught is 1. Okay. So substituting here, we get a y minus of minus 1 will get, we will get plus 1. Y plus 1 equal to minus x. And taking all the term into LHS, we get our first equation y plus x plus 1 equal to 0. Okay. Next, I am going to substitute the next point in the equation of tangent. Here second point is 2, 1. Here s naught is 2 and y naught is 1. So substituting the value of x naught and y naught here, we get y minus y naught is 1. Y minus 1 equal to, slope is again, I am writing minus 1 here. And x minus, here x naught is 2. So y minus 1 equal to, taking this bracket, open this bracket, we get minus x, minus and minus will become plus 2. So y minus 1 equal to minus x plus 2. Y, taking all the term to LHS, we get y plus x minus 1 minus 2 will become minus 3 equal to 0. Okay, so these are the two equations. Hence, the equation of the required lines are y plus x plus 1 equal to 0 and y plus x minus 3 equal to 0. Okay, I hope you understood. This is our last question. Find the equation of the tangent and a normal to the curve y equal to x raised to 4 minus 6x cube plus 13x square minus 10x plus 5 at 0, 5. So, let's start the solution of this question. This question, we need to find the equation of tangent and a normal. And what is the equation of tangent and normal? We know that the equation of tangent is y minus y naught equal to f dash of x naught. F dash of x naught y x naught into x minus x naught. Okay. Next one is equation of normal that we have already learned. That is y minus y naught equal to, changing this slope into minus 1 divided by f dash of x naught into x minus x naught, will get the equation of normal. So here in this question, if you observe this question, given that x naught comma y naught as 0, 5. 0, 5. Okay. And we need to find the derivative of this curve, that is dy by dx, and putting the value of x naught in the dy by dx, we get our f dash of x naught, and substituting the value of f dash of x naught here, we get our equation of normal. Okay, so let's start the solution of this question. First of all, the given curve is y equal to x raised to 4 minus 6x cube plus 13x square minus 10x plus 5. So I am going to find out dy by dx. So differentiating with respect to with respect to x on both sides, we get dy by dx equal to, derivative of x raised to 4 is 4x cube. Okay. Minus 6 is a constant. Derivative of x cube is 3x square plus 30 is a constant. 30 into derivative of x square is 2x minus 10 is a constant. Derivative of x is 1 plus 5 is a constant, right? So a derivative of constant is 0. So here I am going to write some bracket here. After rearranging this, we get dy by dx as 4x cube minus 18x square plus 26x minus 10. Okay, next I am going to put the value of x. The given point is 0, 5, right? So, x0 is 0 and y0 is 5. So, here I am going to put x naught equal to 0 in the dy by dx. We get here 0, here 0, here 0. Only the term remaining is minus 10. Okay, so we get our slope at x naught equal to 0. So next I am going to write the equation of tangent. Y minus y naught equal to f dash of x naught into x minus x naught. Here x naught and y naught are 0 and 5. So substituting y minus 5 equal to f dash of x naught is minus 10. So substituting here, and x minus our x naught is 0. So we get our equation y minus 5 equal to minus 10x. Taking all the term into LHS, we get 10x plus y minus 5 equal to 0. This is our equation of tangent. Next, we need to find our equation of normal. So equation of normal is y minus y naught equal to minus 1 divided by f dash of x naught into x minus x naught. Y naught and x naught remains the same points, that is y minus 5 equal to x minus 0. Here minus 1 divided by putting the value of f dash of x naught, that is dy by dx at x naught equal to 0 is minus 10. Here we get y minus 5 equal to, these two minus will cancel and we get 1 by 10 x. Minus 0 is simply x, right? So taking this 10 to LHS, we get 10y minus 10 equal to x. And taking all the term to LHS, we get 10y minus x minus 10 equal to 0. This is our equation of normal. Okay, I hope you understood. It's a simple question.